We back with another Cameraman exclusive. Cameraman Craig in the building once again with my special guest, OG Ted.
What's the deal, everybody? What's the deal? Rocking with OG Ted and Cameraman Craig.
We in the building for another Cameraman exclusive. We chopped it up earlier this year during the summer a little bit. We got a chance to kick it, on some laid back thing. How's life been treating you since then?
Man, good, man. As long as I'm waking up every day, I really can't complain. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like making music, making money, can't really complain about nothing.
Okay, for sure. So for those who don't know about who don't know who OG Ted, let them know who you are.
TED is really an acronym, bro. TED just stands for Touch Every Dollar, and the OG part is just for original. I basically just want to be original. Ain't no gangster behind it. It's just original Ted. You know what I'm saying? And my fuck, bro. And that's basically what it is, bro. Young artist, man, making music.
For sure. So you are an artist from Inkster, Michigan. I only know like a handful of people from Inkster. So tell us about Inkster and your upbringing, and what the area is like in Inkster.
Inkster. Yeah, this is a small neighborhood and shit with a speck on the map. Really, you got a lot of diamond in the rough that comes from out of Inkster, man. There's a lot of talent that's from that city, bro, but it's just so small. You know what I'm saying? So it get looked over. It's not Detroit. It's like an outskirt of Detroit. So I mean, I love to be from a city that ain't really known, because when I do pop, it's like that's gonna put the shine on my city, but it's straight, bro. It's just super small.
I mean, can you compare it to a Detroit?
Violent-wise, yeah.
Violent-wise.
It ain't as much violent, but it's a lot of violence that go along in the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like number 12, number 7 on the murder capital. I mean, it's forced to be a small city, bro. It's a lot of violence, you know what I'm saying? Which ain't a good thing, ain't nobody promoting, but it's basically, man, it's just when you come from that background and you just come from that motherfucking lifestyle, bro, it's just what comes with it.
So let's get into the music aspect of OG Ted. Well, what have you been working on lately?
Working on this project, bro, Ted the Roadrunner project. Planning on dropping that in January. I really don't want to put no date on it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I really just want to drop it and then just kind of like a smack in the face, like, damn, Ted dropped again. So that's really how I'm looking at doing things this year, next year, 2019.
Okay, so have you released any singles yet for the album?
Yeah, I just dropped the single, Run It Up. Go grab that, link in the bio. I haven't put it on no stores yet besides SoundCloud, only because I'm going to drop it with the album. So I want y'all to be able to go check it out right now before y'all have to go buy it later. So
okay, now you've been in the music business for a while, would you say?
I've been making music since I was like 16, like actually record music since I was 16. So I guess
what got you into music, writing music and recording?
Honestly, I just always been a fan of the culture. Since I was younger. See, I'm a 90s baby, so like we grew up on like No Limit, Cash Money, Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like music that'll make you get up and want to go do something. So like as a kid watching that, it made me want to make music to make people to get up and go do something. Like I don't want to make a song about wanting to kill somebody. I want to make a music that make you want to get up and get fly, like go out with the homies, go grab some females, something just motivates you, you know what I'm saying? So just, that's what made me wanting to make music, or that's what brought me to music today, is just the culture of it. It's just how much it can change or move somebody.
So was there one artist in particular that influenced you? You already mentioned, you come from the 90s and, No Limit was a big deal. So was there any one artist?
Far as like one artist in particular, Nah, my favorite rapper is Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But far as like one favorite artist, nah, because I like all artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can make your own sound and you can make your own type of wave, I fuck with you. You know, I don't want it to just be like I only fuck with these I'm sorry. I only fuck with these certain type of rappers. I kind of want it to be like I fuck with everybody. If you sound like yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so going based off your sound of music, would you even categorize yourself, or by even saying what kind of music you're producing, whether it's like club music, trap music, laid back music, drink and smoke some type?
My music gonna make you want to do all that.
All of that. Okay, so you're versatile with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like, all right, I'm a trap rapper or I'm a pop rapper or I'm a club rapper. It's like Get Like Me gonna make you want to do all those. Run It Up gonna make you want to do all those. Like Now gonna make you want to do all those. So I can't really categorize myself as an artist. I mean, if somebody else want to do that, if somebody want to be like, he's this type of rapper, then I might. I mean, that's everybody entitled to their own opinion, but I don't think I could do it for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so back in 2015, you put out the Coke and Remy project. I checked that out.
That was 2015?
2015, I believe it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So that album in particular it gave me a Wiz type vibe.
Did it?
It did. Like I was on the computer editing earlier today when I was listening to it, and it was just like, all right, we getting through this.
And you know what? With that project, I wanted to give like a statement, which most rappers do when they drop in their first project. I didn't want it to be like lyrical. I didn't want it to be like about a story. I kind of wanted to be like, yo, this is OG Ted. This is what it is, and this is what I'm gonna give to you. Here's the Coke and Remy project. And it was my first project, you know, hosted by a major DJ. So it was just like, shout out to DJ BJ for that.
Shout out to you.
You know, Big bro. So it was just like, for that to be my first debut project, it was just like, I just wanted to like smack in the face with that one. You know what
You definitely did. Getting DJ BJ on it was definitely like I'm here and we ready. You did your thing with that. How did you get that collab to go? With BJ. How did y'all meet?
Shit, if we dropped that project in 2015, I think we was rocking since like 2013, 2014. It was just he had did a little internship for his 3525, and I think I had before that I had debuted my clothing line Cook and Remy when I was big in fashion. I'm still is, but when I actually had a clothing line Cook and Remy, he actually gave me a chance to bring it in his store, and I had did good in my sales. So basically from that point on, he kind of fucked with me from then, and then he did an internship for his 3525, and I did that, and I was rocking with him for that. Did a little bit of street promo just for Big Bro, and then it was like ever since then it's just like, look, it ain't even really been about the music. Like, he know I'm a rapper, and he knew I was a rapper when we first shook hands, but when we link up, it don't even be about the music. It just be genuine, like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So you said you had got your brand in one of his clothing stores. So was that the spot?
Mm-hmm.
The spot. Oh man. So yeah, y'all go back then.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
That was a minute.
Yeah, that was a minute. The spot. That's a classic spot, man. I kind of hate to see him shut it down.
And you know what? Honestly, Ted the Roadrunner dropping some.
Traveling a lot? Are you in and out of state?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot, but as much as I could be home, I like to be home. You know what I'm saying? I got family in New York. I got family in Harlem, so as much as I can get to those states, I will. I got a big fan base in New York and Brooklyn. Did a couple shows in there. I think we knocked out like 3 shows out there. And Atlanta, we knocked the show out in this year. Ohio. Spring, Texas. Yeah, I like to travel a lot, but much as more I could be home, I like to be home. Ain't no place like home.
For sure. So, when you come home, is it usually just chilling or is it always work?
Always work, bro. It's never not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's music, if it's promotion, if it's actually working, it's like that shit never stops. Like, you can go out of state and still be working. Like, right now we working.
All right.
So it's like this shit can't never stop.
So, is there any artists that you tend to link up with when you're back in the city, or any producers that you like to work with? Well, we're not gonna say like, 'cause we don't want to make it seem like we're singling out anybody, but
yeah, I can't really. I got some heavy hitters for this Ted the Roadrunner project, and honestly, I really don't even want to say the name. My fault. I really don't even want to say the names for the project. Shout out Travis Chandler. Shout out Rory. Shout out Chris Montana. Shout out Twin Thuggin. I'm only giving y'all 5 names. I don't want to give out no more. You know what I'm saying?
cut off at 5 then.
Shout out to all the artists that's on the project that made the cut. Y'all the real ones, slimes.
Okay, now how are you with the working hours? Are you usually open, or are you looking for a sound?
I ain't really open with working with a lot of artists, just like most artists ain't really open. Like, they could say like, yeah, I'm open to work with anybody, but actually, like, let's sit down and make some, like, unless y'all got a personal relationship, that really don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really open to it, but like, if I like your work and I like your craft, 9 times out of 10, I'll send you something to get on. Like, I ain't gonna be like, bro, let's sit down and make something from scratch. Like, we could do that, but 9 times out of 10, I'ma just be like, bro, you wanna get on this? I'ma send it over, send the paperwork, however you wanna do it, let's do it like that. But besides that, I ain't never really made nothing from scratch yet with nobody. As far as projects, nah, I don't really plan on it. No time soon. I'd rather send it over, or if they send it over, let's knock it out.
Okay. How are you with freestyling? Are you a freestyle person, or are you usually just writing all your music?
I'm a huge writer. I'm big on writing. As far as the freestyle goes, I condone it. You know what I'm saying? If you can freestyle, bro, all hell to you, because I ain't the best rapper, but I feel like I'm good at it. And I feel like with this sport, as being a rapper, you should be able to freestyle. Just like if you play basketball, you should be able to play in the gym, and you should be able to play on the streets. So it's like with this rap, like, I can freestyle, but 9 times out of 10, I prefer to write. But it's crazy that you asked me that. The last couple songs that I worked on, like, I freestyle. Like, the last couple singles, 4 a.m., Run It Up.
Right.
It's like I freestyle, like, the last couple verses, like. So, and when people say they freestyle, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when a rapper say he freestyle, 9 times out of 10, he's not freestyling. He's going in that booth, he's listening to that beat. That beat gonna play for about 45 seconds. Within that 45 seconds, he done came up with at least 10 bars. And if he didn't come up with 10 bars, he came up with 5. And as a rapper, it's easy with that 5 bars, you can make it 10 to 15 to 20 and finish it off. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of rappers ain't freestyling when they go in the booth like da-da-da-da. Like, it's possible, but 9 times out of 10, it's like, let me go in this booth, let me hear this beat. All right, run me back. All right, punch me. All right, run it back again. Let's go, keep it. And then that's how they come up with a whole song. I've actually, when come to freestyling a verse, I would write a verse, or I would say it, like, if I get a beat from a producer, I get it, make the first 10 bars in my head, go to the studio and just work off those 10 bars.
So, I'm glad you even said that, because I was going to ask, when it comes to freestyling, is freestyling considered going in the booth and just let it flow, just straight off the dome, or is it just like, all right, you before your session, you playing around with the words in your head?
No, freestyling to me is no pad, no pencil.
That's how I look at it.
Even if it's in your head.
Right.
Now you could tell if somebody wrote it, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tight. Like, that's written, or if you like potato, my girl is a mother. Now you could tell the difference in like somebody that wrote it, or if they just came off the dome with it. Like, I think even if you write it in your head, I could write a verse in my head and then still like keep that same verse in my head for a whole week, not even put it in neither one of my phones. Just keep it in my head, and then when I get to the booth, then I knock that verse out. And to me, that's freestyling, but it's still written in my head. You know what I'm saying?
So, before you even get in the studio, in the booth, start, recording, what is that moment like for you? Before getting into there, what are you doing to get yourself in the right mind? Or are you already mentally there? Big backwoods
before we start the session.
For sure.
Honestly, before I get to the studio, I got a fanny pack. I keep the fanny pack around my chest, you know what I'm saying? So we got at least like 6 backwoods in a backwood pack. So we gotta grab that. We can't lose a fanny pack. So we keep the fanny pack. Honestly, we at least gotta smoke when we start the session. We run the session. As soon as we get in there, we let the beat play for about 5 minutes. My engineer go in, set the mic up. By the time we ready to roll, we into like 2-3 woods by the end. Like, I don't really like to waste time smoking and chilling during my sessions. Like, I'ma smoke soon as I get there. While they smoking, I'm recording. Like,
okay, so for one studio session, how many songs are you recording?
It depends on how long the session is.
All right, makes sense.
Honestly, big bro, because when it come down to my sessions, I don't even want to stress myself out like this is work. I don't want to go to the studio and be like, all right, I got 10 songs to get done. This ain't with that. Like, this is a sport for me. Like, I work out when I go to the gym, so I kind of, when I go to the booth, so when I go to the booth, I make it like this is a sport. This is fun. I'm here because I want to, not because I have to be here. You get what I'm saying? So I get in there. If the session 5 hours, we can knock out as many songs as possible. But honestly, I don't be trying to get in that bitch and go in there and go to sleep. Like, it's pointless. I could sleep at the crib. I have fallen asleep in the booth while niggas recording, but honestly, depends on how long the session is.
Okay. So how many times a week are you in the studio?
Depending on the week, try to get in there like 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly. And if not that, minimum once or twice.
Alright.
Just because the minimum once a week, because you gotta keep your craft, like, you ever have Play-Doh and left it sitting out all night? Like, it get hard. Like, you gotta put it back in that container so it can keep that moist. Like, so with that booth, like, you gotta keep like your moist with it coming this rap. So I don't wanna ever get dried out and be like cracked. Never.
Alright. So when you're not making music, what is OG Ted doing in his downtime?
Trying to figure out how to like be the next big thing, honestly, because I don't feel like it's hard to have songs on the Billboard with the shit that's coming out now. Since I was actually capable of listening to the radio on my own, the shit that's been put out from then to now, I know I'm capable of putting out a #1 hit. I know in my heart and my spirit it's possible to put out a #1 hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in my downtime, I don't know if that answers your question, I really just try to figure out how to...
No, I definitely get you. I feel you.
Okay.
I just popped up at a bar this past weekend and seen one of my guys, one of my boys. Like, his first response was like, well, oh, you back on the scene now? It's like, no, I mean, I've been on the scene. I just ain't been going out like I used to, but work was still getting done. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you how, before, building up on my craft. That's all that was. I just had to, be to myself, keep my head in the computer, get things done, try to better myself.
Mhm.
That's all it's done. So it's like even if I'm not out actually picking up a camera,
Mhm.
camera work is being done.
And you know, a lot of people can get lost in the sauce by just being out and trying to fit in. You ain't gotta keep up with them because they're out because that's part of like actually what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like me being out is basically supposed to be able to benefit me. Like if I'm not in this club and ain't nobody like really here to see me, or I'm not really here to perform, or ain't nobody taking pictures of me, and I'm just like standing in the corner, like ain't no point for me to even be in this club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm spending money and ain't no point to even waste my time nor money. So honestly, I feel you, bro. Like I go out and people like, or if I come home and somebody see me out, 9 times out of 10, if I'm in a club, I'm grabbing some food and I'm walking out. So when somebody see me, they're like, "Damn, bro, what you doing? You performing?" Like, no. I'm in and I'm out, bro. Like I ain't even pay to get in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like. So 9 times out of 10, when it come down to it, like I feel you. I don't even like going out.
Yeah, that's been the move like all year really. I ain't really been doing too much. I've just been trying to work.
Nah, bro, ain't no point. Niggas is dubs. Like females don't want shit but a 20, so it's like I don't even condone it. Like I mean, it's cool to go out and enjoy yourself sometimes, like when the time is right, but the time ain't right every night.
Yeah, for sure. All right, before we wrap it up, do you have any words to give to anybody, you know, about their personal life, music, writing?
Ted the Road Runner dropping. Stay tuned, dropping Boom in January. RP Ahmad. 282 across the avenue.
Okay. All right, so until next time, man, this is Cameraman Craig on the Cameraman Exclusive with OG Ted, touching every dollar.
Are you right?
Any last words?
Ted the Road Runner, dropping soon.
There we go. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.